Hey, so I just wanted to do a quick video about your health during pregnancy and also while breastfeeding. There is a reason why doctors and other physicians suggest that you take prenatals, not just as a precaution, not just because it's just another pill for you to take or anything. It is specifically for you and your health. What a lot of people don't realize is that when you are pregnant, and also when you're breastfeeding, your child is always going to get all the nutrients that they need first. And that means it'll pull from everywhere. So if you're not eating healthy, it's going to pull it from your bones, it's going to pull it from your muscles, it's going to pull it from whatever stored anything you have in your body. And then you get what's left over, which many times is not much. So it is very important to take your prenatals while you're pregnant and as long as you're breastfeeding. What most women, and a lot of people don't talk about it, is that a lot of women experience the number one thing they'll experience is teeth either decaying, cavities, or even falling out. I personally did not take my prenatals like I was supposed to, although I knew this information, but I thought I was going to be okay. And now I honestly have a hole in a tooth on this side of my mouth. And I haven't been to a doctor to get it filled or taken out or anything. So a lot of times I just have to make sure I'm brushing more often because, if with it being a hole, food's gonna get stuck in it. Gross, I know. But this is why I feel like it's very important to share this information because even later on in life or even earlier in life, maybe your 40s or 50s, you may be told that you have low bone density, maybe experience osteoporosis, stuff like that because you do not have the right because of the pregnancy, and especially for people or women who have had several children, that means it's several times that there's been a little person who's been sucking you dry, literally. So nutrients dense foods while you're pregnant, that doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you not to enjoy your cravings and enjoy that extra slice of pizza while you're pregnant or whatever it is that you may have a craving for, but just balance it out by taking some additional supplements. One thing that I suggest, the only thing I'm going to talk about in this video as far as a supplement is going to be bentonite clay. It is awesome for remineralizing your teeth and your bones. So you can take that while you're pregnant. I would suggest to wait till after your first trimester before you start taking it, just because the first trimester is, a tricky time. That's usually the time people can or possibly miscarry. So just for safety concerns, wait till you are well into your second trimester. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can just wait until after baby's born and start taking bentonite clay. In the meantime, while you're pregnant, if you feel comfortable, you can at least be brushing with the bentonite clay. This will help to remineralize your teeth. And bentonite clay literally comes in a powder form. It tastes chalky, no fancy flavor or anything. And you can just wet your toothbrush, dip it in there, and brush your teeth and rinse it out. You can, once you feel comfortable enough to ingest it, you can mix it in water. You can mix it in your fruit juices. If maybe you're making a salad dressing or something, you can add it in there and stir it in. And it doesn't have to be huge amounts every day. A little bit every day is helpful. And you'll really notice the difference. For me, I'm a person who has sensitive teeth. And it's actually gotten worse in the last couple months. I was using a toothpaste that I thought was natural, but when I really looked up each and every ingredient, realized it was more chemical than it was natural, although it didn't have fluoride in it, and my teeth were feeling more and more sensitive to cold, even in the back. Usually it was just the front. And since I've been using the bentonite clay, I've noticed a huge improvement in the sensitivity. There's still some sensitivity. So hopefully as I continue to use it and continue to change some of my eating habits, I will completely get rid of the sensitivity. I've never been to the point where I could like bite, ice cream cone or any like type of popsicle with my front teeth. I've never, it's never been like that. I've always had sensitivity ever since I was a child. So hopefully, I can at least get to a point where the back of my teeth are not as sensitive or not sensitive at all. But anyways, let me get back to the point. So just a quick recap. When you are pregnant, when you are breastfeeding, you need to have a nutrient dense diet. So lots of green leafy foods. Take your prenatals. Look for one that is organic. There's even organic chewy ones. If they make you sick, try different brands until you find one that you can hold in. Because it is very important. It's more for you than it is for the baby. Like I said, baby is going to get what they need right away, and that means pulling from your bones, which can be dangerous to you later on. So please, 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 take that in consideration and do some other research, and maybe you'll find some other things that you find that will help in the process of remineralizing your teeth and your body, especially while you're pregnant and while you're breastfeeding. All right, you guys have an awesome day.